Let's watch an Asmongold video. I'm gonna react to an Asmongold video. This is a first time of having Asmongold on the channel. He's sometimes a little stupid, a little dummy, but he's sometimes also right. He's little bit doomer, a little bit too doomer for me. But yeah, why VTubers are blowing up? Let's see what like his big intel on this is.
VTubers dominating watch time of female YouTube streamers.
As far as I'm aware, when we look at the top like 10 VTubers, like top 10 streamers, female streamers, if we would have put in VTubers, Emiru would have been 6th. That is wild. That is absolutely wild.
I don't know how to say any of their names. Koyori, Pekora.
Pekora only got number 2. Mori behind. Is this Emiru? I don't know.
Himeno, Kosuke, who the fuck knows, Valkyrie,
Valkyrie, crazy.
I think I got some of them right. I got like, well, that's it. That's the only letter I could read. I mean, what the fuck do you want me to say, man? So anyway, this really isn't a surprise. People love watching VTubers.
Yep, that is just the harsh truth, and there's a multitude of reasons. First of all, VTubers have the advantage of not having to show their face, which means that things they say, you cannot add a face to it. Like, you cannot really hunt them down because, like,
and
they're anonymous most of the time.
Well, I guess like I would say like most of the VTubers are. I think it's like people just like watching cute anime girls. People like feminine.
True. Also. I think a lot of that also comes from anime. Asmongold believes that there are still electricity problems in Eastern Europe. I don't think so. I don't believe so. No. I don't think there are electricity problems. Not that I'm aware of. Now, shitty internet. Yeah. At least here in like Germany at least has like terrible internet at times. Though we are like not Eastern Europe. But aside from that, I don't think that's the case.
Bro, so real. Look at this comment. Hey, we got somebody right here. People like femininity. That's why they don't watch real.
Shots are being fired. Bob Marley, 1983. People like femininity. This is why they don't watch real girls anymore. Do I watch VTubers because, like, female VTubers because of their femininity only? No, but they are a lot more, what's the word? A lot more pleasing to the ears? Is that what you would use?
Girls anymore. Jesus, man. Oh my God.
Did you see that other like chat message? Why watch sluts when you can watch anime, girl? Your waifu. That is insane. Goddamn. Goddamn, look at that. Why watch sluts when I can watch waifus? Holy shit. Holy shit. Though I have to admit that a lot of those those waifus are also sluts. There is no deniability in that.
And look at his fucking profile picture. Oh my God. How old are you, Bob Marley? I want to know. And I want you to be honest. You say 1983. Does that mean that you are 40? Are you 40? Because if you're 83, it'd be 40. Yeah, I want to really know. 30.
39. Look at that. Look at that. That is wild. Look at
Oh my
that.
God. Well,
But true. A lot of people that like VTubers are also older men.
there you go. And that's the way people feel. People love VTubers. They do. Not very surprising. I don't watch VTubers, but what I've seen, they try way harder to be entertaining and put on a show more than other forms of streamers. They have to in order to overcome the limitations of a live 2D model. Yep, being a VTuber is a different vibe. Same with not using a camera like Lyric. What do you mean just showing off your boobies doesn't make you a top streamer? No, it doesn't work and it never did. There are a lot of girls that do really well showing their boobs and getting a few thousand views.
True.
But the only girls that get 10,000...
The most ridiculous stuff that I have seen on Twitch is like a chick playing Genshin Impact, almost fully naked, with her butt vibrating. Absolute insanity. Absolute insanity. I was so confused when I saw that how Twitch allows this kind of stuff.
1,000 viewers or more are either girls that, for some reason, like I don't think that any
Like
of them
they're literally just cam girls. Like Twitch is literally just like a replacement at this point for chat rebate.
Are like, I think Amarath is the only like sexual streamer that does like more than 10K viewers. I feel like most of the other streamers that do that...
Amaranth was also nuked by YouTube, and I don't think that channel is back up again. Not that I remember.
Like, they don't really... Like, there's a ceiling for that, man. Now, I will also say that whenever a girl does this, a lot of them get banned. I don't know why. She doesn't get 10K, but she did. That's the thing. Yeah, but she did. The titty ceiling. There you go. So many people in Asmon's chat and Reddit.
Booba just take you can only take you so far.
Some Reddit comments are weirdly negative towards VTubers. The reason why people don't like VTubers is people see this really cute anime girl. Oh, wow, she's so adorable. I bet in real life that's a man. They do, and that's why that one fucking thing...
there's a lot of like VTubers that just use a female model, but they use that male voice. There's a lot of them out there.
Video of that guy that was like 52 who was posing as like an 18-year-old Japanese girl got so popular because people finally got to see that and say, yep, I knew it. I fucking knew it. And that's why. And I thought they were AI generated. No, they're not. They're apparently real girls. But anyway, like I think there's a lot of girls that like.
There is an AI generated, like an AI that is a VTuber. What is she called? What is that AI called? I don't quite remember it, but there is one out there.
Being VTubers, like, let's talk about why. I think being a VTuber is much more compelling as a girl, because like, so as a guy, this is kind of, and this is going to be a chart that's going to upset some people, and it's going to make them mad because
it's also more about personality. That is true. That is true.
Is true.
Bro is gonna now is now gonna make his degree in VTuberology.
This is guys. I apologize. It's a little bit girls.
Bro got the notepad.
Matters as a streamer. It's actually the same ratio. That's just the truth. Base is fuck. Yeah, bro. Like, that's what it is. Twitter isn't gonna like this. Why?
So wait, if I interpreted that right, guys prefer gameplay personality over looks. What? Wait, no. Guys need gameplay and personality, and women need looks. Is that what this graph is trying to tell me? What he is trying to tell me? Do I interpret it that right?
Why would Twitter not like this? It's not fair to girls. It puts girls in a bad spot. Twitter knows. It's a male-dominated space. It's the same reason, like, who watches the weather? Well, a bunch of old fucking dudes watch the weather.
Yeah. True. Like, even if you look like at like the majority of VTubers and you look at their what is it? Like their what kind of people they attract. It is majorly. It's a reason for popularity. Exactly. Okay, yeah, then I interpret it right. What I was trying to say is that the vast majority of people that consume like content related to VTubers is men. Like I like when VTubers show their like statistics on who watches their videos, it's like a ratio of like 90% men and like 10% women. For me, it's 10%. I don't know. Women watching this after it gets re-uploaded. How? What are you doing here?
Well, then who's talking
Explain.
about the weather? A bunch of hot
Why are you here?
young girls. Why? Well, I don't know. I wonder. That's just how it is. And so because especially gaming and this kind of stuff, it's a male-dominated space. It is. It's a male-dominated space.
Yeah, it's male-dominated. 100%
do guys
true.
care about most in girls? Well, they care about how they look. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
And because of that, what ends up happening is that girls get judged so fucking harshly on how they look. Like, if there's a girl that changes her makeup, people will notice it on the starting soon screen before she even shows her fucking camera. They're gonna somehow...
True. Remember, who's that? The League player? I don't remember the name. But his girlfriend looks really pretty with makeup, and then without makeup, it's like, okay, what happened? Completely different person.
Fucking telepathically realize
Like that
this
LOL
and preemptively
streamer.
start complaining. That's what it is. And so anytime a girl shows up, oh, you don't have as much makeup? Oh, she's getting older. Oh, well, we don't want to watch her anymore. Let's go watch somebody else. And also, like, oh, are you tired or something like that? It was, dude, it's so bad.
Yeah, you can bypass that with VTubing. I wouldn't say that comments like that, obviously they do exist. Are they being published like this from people? Maybe, maybe not. I don't really interact with anybody else to know this. Let me know if you have seen something like this. I don't know. I don't really watch people that many people. But if that is the case, then VTubers can bypass this. They have the advantage of being able to bypass this.
And so girls have this issue, and this is especially true on Twitch, because what's Twitch full of? Guys. Mainly the people that are on Twitch are guys.
True.
And so
true,
big fucking surprise. True. The girls that are successful on Twitch have to appeal in that way. And if they don't, then you can still have an audience, but it's harder to build an audience. And that's just the truth. So whenever you're a VTuber, you completely circumvent this problem. You put this problem in the garbage. You don't have to dress up every day. You don't have to constantly be smiling. You don't have to wear makeup. You don't have to like try to hyper fixate on your looks and your appearance to make sure that you don't accidentally show that you kind of have a double chin, like whatever the fuck, right? Like anything, it could be anything. That like viewers will see this and then like they'll screenshot it and then they'll all post you and then let's say,
I mean, He's kinda right, he's also kinda not. There are a lot of VTubers that post their faces without trouble, and they're still successful. But I also think that the women that can post their faces are also the ones that wouldn't really struggle even if they were no VTuber.
Hey bro, let's say you are a streamer. What's a video game that people really respect gameplay for? Valorant. Valorant. Let's say you are a Valorant streamer. How do you think that it makes the girls feel that their most clipped moments are whenever they walk away from the fucking camera? Because that's what people clip.
He's kinda right. Kinda.
And whenever you're a VTuber, that's not a problem. And I think that's why it's so appealing, especially to girls, is because you can be treated like a person, ironically, whenever you pretend like you're not. There you go. Shows how shallow men are? Yeah.
Kinda disagree. Kinda disagree. There are a lot of female content creators that are successful because of their personality and what they do. And not only because of their looks. Would I say that he's correct for the majority? I don't know. I don't really look at that stuff like that. Maybe because I'm not hyper fixated on sexuality and stuff.
Yeah, men don't really care about the personality. They just want to watch a pretty girl. Yeah. Yeah, welcome to...
Probably most, I don't know. Me personally, if I know you suck as a person, I'm not gonna watch you. I'll be real. If you suck as a human, yeah, bye.
Reality.
GG.
Wouldn't get clipped if they weren't wearing tight stuff, I guess? No, I don't think that's true.
No matter how pretty you are, no matter how good your gameplay is, if I know you are a POS, bye.
I think that girls, and I disagree with that, because I actually think that girls that are intentionally not suggestive get clipped more often because there's a voyeurism aspect to it, because now they're doing it without her consent, and some guys like to do that. Dark reality, but it's reality. I've seen it happen. That's a bit much. I agree. It's disappointing that people do that. Why do you know so much about this? I've been on the platform for 10 years.
The dudes that hate this, do this, dude. Little weird, little disgusting.
I've been on the internet for 20. I think a lot of people know this, but they don't want to say it because they think that if you say it, somehow you're saying that it's okay. Or if you say it, it's like the thing that nobody wants to talk about, nobody wants to say.
People don't like to hear the truth. He is right with the idea that people just don't want to hear the truth. He's kind of right with that, at least.
But everybody knows. There it is. I came here to laugh at, not get yelled at for liking booties. You're not getting yelled at. You do whatever you want. Like, I'm not trying to, fucking shame anybody for doing it. Do whatever the fuck you want. I can't control you. I'm not gonna try to, fucking preach to you and patronize you. Oh, you've been a very naughty boy. I don't give a fuck what you do. I can't make you do anything. Just stop it. I will have to say, though, if this conversation, you're taking it personally, maybe that's not a good thing. But, hey, that's it. So, yeah, I think that's one of the best...
I disagree. When something is disgusting, call it out. I disagree with that kind of idea. Nah, no.
Reasons for popularity of VTubers is
if somebody does something disgusting, call them
a
out.
lot of things for girls. And also, you know, another thing is that, if you're a VTuber, you know, you don't. It's harder for people to be like creepy and weird. Like a lot of girls, like Amarath had this problem. That Nally Please girl on Twitter.
Agree. There's a lot of women that are VTubers that post their face on Twitter and suddenly they have a stalker. And people told them not to not to post their face, yet they refused, and then they had to graduate and quit and move from their place and disappear off the internet.
Twitter had this problem. She played WoW. Let's see who else had. I mean, like I would say like which girl had a stalker problem, but I think it'd be easier to categorize the girls that didn't have a stalker problem. All of these girls have stalker problems. And I think as a VTuber, it's probably harder for people to make that connection. The other day I was open Twitch and there was a female streamer.
That VTubers dox themselves, and they do that to themselves already.
Naked using her skin as a canvas. Would you say that they were forced to do so for the audience? Nobody's forced to do anything. You can do anything you want and nobody else can stop you. Oh, I guess Twitch could in that circumstance, but it's not about whether girls have to do this or not. It's just that this is just how it is. Like, whenever I say that there are girls that get judged for their appearance and not for their personality or gameplay, that doesn't mean that there are not other girls that only want to be judged for their appearance and do, like, ASMR dick-sucking simulator for 12 hours a day.
There's a little note to that. YouTube cannot differentiate between ASMR and dick-sucking noises. It will get flagged as sexual content. That's funny.
Well, I'm not talking about them. Yeah, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about a completely different group of people. But why they pick slutty anime avatars then? Well, it's very simple. It's because the people that are still watching want to see a cute anime girl. And I know this might sound crazy to you, but girls actually also like cute anime girls. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. That's why a lot of girls play things like Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail. Like I think that, like, let me think. I know, like,
I agree, but the dominant gender in like when it comes to viewers and consumers in VTubing is men. That's just how it is.
Like half a dozen girls that play Honkai Star Rail.
Like there's a lot of women that like to play JRPGs in general. Like I think the appeal for women to JRPGs is much bigger than it is to Western RPGs.
And
so it kind of makes
guy
sense.
That I know that plays it is Tectone, okay, or Nikkei.
Tectone mentioned.
Yeah, the only person that I know that plays Nikkei, unironically, is a girl. So there you go. Only people like skinny anime guys as gay dudes? No, I think girls like that too. What are the
There is no. There is a literal gacha game out there that is specifically tailored to owning hot men. I've seen ads for it. I've seen people play it. It exists. And I think that one is specifically tailored to women.
Options are there for anime dudes? Fat ones? I'm pretty sure nobody's trying to see that. Well, like, how many, I think that... I do feel like being fat affects your likability on Twitch. It does.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, though.
It does.
I do, however, think it hits women a lot harder than it does men.
It absolutely does. And, like, there are popular people that are fat, but I think that there are a lot more people that are popular that are not. That's just the truth. Does it make sense? Yeah, it does make sense. And again, guys, like, I'm not, like, whenever I talk about this stuff, I'm just talking about this is the way that people have, like, you know, like, this is the way community responds to people, right? Like,
your party at Genshin was all men. My party in Genshin was all women. All women. It was all women.
I'm not saying that, like,
even in HSR, I want to run all women.
like,
I don't
this
care.
is okay, or it's like a good thing, or anything like that. I'm just saying,
In most games, if I can make a female character, I will make a female character.
Like, this is what I've observed as like a pattern of behavior.
And I will make her hot. I do not care. I do not care. I will make her hot.
Our population, fat people might as well not exist on Twitch. Yeah, exactly. That's just what the data shows. Yep, there you go.
Even for punishing Grey Raven, it is all women.
It's a fact.
A violent
if you're a
misandrist.
fat salesman or woman, your sales will be worse than someone who isn't. I don't know. I'd have to look that up. I think that's interesting. To bring something positive to the talk, what do you think can happen in culture for guys to be less prone to physicality in female streamers? Nothing. It's because people are hardwired to be sexually driven. There's nothing really that's going to stop this, and I think the only way that it's solved partially on YouTube is whenever you have a larger female audience. The problem with Twitch is that Twitch is largely a...
The thing is that, for that to happen, for that to change, women's interest would need to change, but the interest for women in gaming isn't as high as it is for men. That's just how it is.
Male-dominated platform. There are mainly guys on Twitch. And whenever you go on YouTube and you see these like makeup channels and stuff like that, yes, the women there are attractive, but they're not showing off their body in the same way to like try to garner male attention in the same way that, you know, somebody in like the ASMR section would do, or like the pools and hot tubs section. Why is that? Well, it's because those people have an audience of females that watch them. So the solution to this very simply is get more girls to go on Twitch. That way girls can build their own audiences with content that's not needed to be appealing to men. So that's the solution.
Yeah, but I'll be honest. Most women that I know that watch Twitch, they also watch mainly guys. So I don't know. Maybe it's just what it is. I'm trying to find the word, but I can't find it. Maybe it's just personal appearance and it's not based on data. But most women that I have met online that watch Twitch, they mainly watch dudes.
Get more girls on Twitch. Even my girlfriend who watches Twitch likes attractive female streamers because she thinks they're cute. That's just life. Impossible. Most girls hate dudes that play video games. I don't know. I bet the guy that said that's probably like 33. Like nowadays, you have plenty of these like ridiculously fucking hot OnlyFans models, girls, that are absolute fucking losers. They are. They're absolute fucking losers. Like, they do the exact same shit that you do. They live at their mom's house. All they do is play video games. They're obsessed with social media. They get mad about things that don't have anything to do with them. Yeah, they're complete fucking psychotic losers. And, like, back in the day, this used to not happen, right? Because, like, oh, you know, popular girls, it's like...
You think I could get my loser GF?
Like a different lifestyle, right? It's like parties,
yeah, this is just...
No, it's not like that anymore. Like, these are girls that stay home all day, and they're really hot, and they play Valorant. They suck at it, just like you do, and you have a lot in common with them.
I would say that he has... things he gets right, some things he doesn't. It's a mixed bag, I would say, personally. But he isn't wrong necessarily. It's more like with most points that he made, they're like half truths. There's a little more to it, but he is kind of right. However, yeah, I don't know. With Asmongold, it's always like some hit or miss sometimes.